Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that do like this, we have unboxings. Now I know I have said, and if you follow me, if you don't, you should, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, and then you know whenever I've uploaded a video, blah blah blah. Anyway, Bestie Lorna and I from Lorna's Style have just come back from Le Paris. Yes, we had 2 nights, 3 days in Paris, just travelled there, just popped over on the Eurostar, and it's been planned for months. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to be doing loads of unboxings, and I haven't been, but this was a trip, so there is some stuff to show you. Now, most of this was planned, subject to stock, and I was okay with it not being in stock. The item I'm going to show you very last was unplanned. Because there always has to be a little bit of unplannment, doesn't there? I mean, sometimes you're shopping and you just see something that you really like. So I'm going to go through, I'm not sure if it's in like what level of interest it's in, but I'm going to start with the smallest item and then sort of ish work back. I'm doing it by brand as well. So we're going to start with Hermes. We've got 3 brands that I have to show you. We're going to start off with this little one. So it's something I've had my eye on for a while. And this is the makeup. The Hermes Plein Air. There you go. Hermes Plein Air H Trio. And I got mine in the colour number 4 CN. Which I'm wondering is a bit dark. I was going to get 3, but she sort of put it on me. She put the 3 on first. She went, it's too light for you. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, if it's a little bit dark, I'll just save it for summer. It's not the end of the world. In terms of prices, I think I saved myself £2 to £3 by buying it in Paris. Literally, I got it because I'd been holding off to buy it until I was in Paris, just so I had a little holiday purchase. So I wasn't doing it to save the £2. So anyway, this is the packaging. And I'll show you it on. What I've put on so far, let me just show you my little, this is my little display here. So this is what I have on top of my jewellery box. Woo! So you can see there. So all I've put on so far, sorry, not even done concealer, is a little bit of the Hermes Plein Air natural, what's it called, the Natural Enhancing Complexion Balm, and mine's in shade 50 Palomino. Again, better for summer, but I like it because it's got SPF 30 in. I use this a lot if I'm working from home and I just want to not look ill. So yeah, that's that. So that's all I've put on. So the H Trio comes in this slidey packaging, and I'm going to bin the packaging as soon as I've shown you. I don't keep all the makeup packaging. I do keep the lipstick dust bags because they're handy. Although I don't think I quite need the 20 odd that I've got. I don't take that many lipsticks out at once and they're all on display. Anyway. So it's called the H Trio. Oh, it does look dark. There we go. So that's it in number 4 CN. I'll just take the plastic off. In terms of size, if I compare it, so the blush, the Mirage, highlighter, that's the word, and the translucent setting powder are all the same size, which is this size, which is 8.5 grams, and this is 18 grams. So you can see the size difference there. It's also, you can see, thicker. So let's just switch some on, shall we? There it is without the plastic packaging. So you can see I've got these 3 different shades. I'm just going to swirl and buff. I'm going to move in a bit. I've been a bit stressed recently, so my skin is not good. I get bad hormonal skin. But we're just supposed to like, just enhance your complexion. I think she's given me too dark. I don't know what she was doing in store. Oh well. We'll save this for summer, I think. I did wonder when I looked at it, but she put it on and she said, you know, unless it was the lights in store. I have to say, it's a beautiful powder. It's definitely a beautiful powder. I just think the colour might be a little wrong for me for this time of year. Anyway, so that's my typical go-to look, is that, and then I would mainly just chuck on a little bit of blusher. Oh, here it is. It's like, except I've lost it. How I've lost it, I don't know, because it's right here in front of me. I tend to just use my little travel Hermes blush brush for this, and then just a little bit of the nose, and then I really like this brush actually. I like the angle of it, and it's just super handy to have on top of my little tray. So yes, so I thought I would show you that, and then finally I normally just chuck on a bit of lip enhancer, and I've got mine here in colour 30 Rose d'Ety, which I also have a Bastille coin purse and Calvi card holder in Rose d'Ety. Anyway, chuck that on. It's nice and moisturising, and there we go. Right, so will this go on my new tray? Yes, it will. So there is the new. That was the new tray setup. One moment. Oopsies. Well, at least we know they're pretty hard wearing, the Hermes powders. There were no damaged powders, thank God, because that's, as you could probably hear, I don't have carpet. Also with that, I got these free samples. I won't show you too much. What I got very excited about, what is wrong with me? Listen. What I got very excited about was this little lipstick brush that they included, which has a little, obviously I've dropped it on the floor, plastic cover. So I had no idea they were including that. So that's super cute. And then the 4 colours they've given me are Rose Encons in 18, Rouge Amazon in 75, Rose Bruyere in 19, and these are all satin. And then finally Beige Kalahari in 13 in satin. And actually a lot of these are colours I would have quite liked to have tried, but already owning about 20 odd lipsticks just by Hermes, I didn't need to. Anyway, so that's what I thought I would show you and just throw everything on the floor with. Right, next we're going to stick with Hermes. Now I've already peeked at this, yes I know, but well, I can be forgiven for peeking. So this is a planned item. I didn't know if I'd be able to get it in Paris or not, but I thought I would try. This is an item that I'd asked my SA for, and we were basically waiting for it to come in. And I thought, well, I'll try my luck in Paris in case I've got it. If not, then I'll continue waiting for him, so I don't need to tell him, don't worry, I've got it. So this is the, let me show you, and then I'll tell you the details, because I've got the receipt there. As you can see, ribbon, I had already unboxed this. So it's the Hermes 2023 ribbon. Pop that to the side. We've got this, so this is fine jewellery. This is fine jewellery, not costume jewellery, but actually some of the costume jewellery is more expensive than this. Like I said, I wasn't spending fortunes, but all this is nice and padded and got the orange writing. And then we have this lovely, I think it's like leather, or leatherette rubbery pouch. Again, this is all cushioned as well. And then, so I got myself, yeah, I'll tell you exactly, the bracelet chain d'Ancre and on Chani, which is code H109509B. and I got mine, it comes in 2 sizes, and I got mine in the small size, which I think it's called short, which is S. So it's basically a solid silver cuff bangle, and I wanted this because as you can tell, I'm not wearing any jewellery. I don't wear jewellery in the house. I just don't like the feel of it. I quite like jewellery when I go out, but I don't like the feel of it, and when I have been out and I come in, the first thing I do is take my jewellery off. I just liked this because I thought it was quite subtle. I thought it was very wearable. It's classic Hermes, and I just thought it, for some reason, and Lorna laughed at me for this, but I don't blame her. I just had visions of using this with my Rose Poupée Birkin and thinking how nice this would look alongside carrying my Birkin. I know it's silver versus the palladium hardware, but it's still, you know, silver coloured hardware. So to put it on, you just go here. So it's like the Cartier cuff bracelet, which is another thing on my wish list, but I want that in gold. And there it is. So you can see it's got a little bit of a gap there. I wore this out on Bessie Lawn and I went out for a meal, and I wore this out, and I have to say it was so comfortable. I actually completely forgot I was wearing it, so that was really good. So I thought, let's see how I get on. It's also a bit of practice. If I do, you know, the Cartier is a lot more expensive. If I do decide to, you know, at some point get that as well, I've sort of tried it out, like the cuff style. Anyway, so that was another item that I treated myself to, and yeah, it was, I think I saved myself, yeah, I did save myself a little bit of money. It was €585, so I did save a little bit of money by getting it in Paris as well, so that was good. I'm going to pop it away because I've got housework planned later and I don't want to scratch it up. So what else do we have? Well, for me, a trip to Paris isn't a trip to Paris, obviously, without going to Hermes, but also without going to Goyard. I am a bit partial to Goyard. It is quite expensive for what it is, but I like it. And it's luxury shopping. Now, excuse the state of the ribbon, that's me tying it back badly and then packing it in a bag. Actually, my Goyard ARTOIS bag for coming back with. All of this was in my ARTOIS. And one thing I noticed for the first time yesterday was, if you look at the box, can you see it's not just plain green, it's got all of the Goyard pattern on it. Witness fact. So open it up. We've got a little, it's just like a care booklet. Yeah, I think it's just a care booklet. It really wasn't worth the time in looking, so pop that aside because who cares about that. And nice bit of yellow, really lovely soft yellow felt there. Now this is an item I tried to buy last year. So last year I bought in Paris, in the same store, I bought myself the Goyard ARTOIS in exactly this colourway. So the traditional black with the tan trim. And I really wanted this size pouch to match because I thought it was really good. It's got a little bit of tissue paper, let's take that out. And it comes with a little tag inside. Coated textile, calfskin leather, textile lining, made in France. So we've got this lovely bright yellow interior. This is why I got from my ARTOIS the yellow bag insert from Simone, and it matches this so well. So that was my, there's always a plan, there's always a thought, and I bought that as a customer. But I do have a discount code which I'll put in the description box below. If anyone would like 20% off Simone, I mean, who's not going to like 20% off, eh? And it's got this little tan leather section here where you could put a card in there if you wanted to. So you could use this as an evening clutch if you wanted to just put, you know, if you're on holiday and you wanted to do like a catch-all, you know, you could put electrical cables in this, all your charging bits. You could put, and probably how I use it is more of a makeup case to put in, you know, my hourglass palette will fit in this, a few makeupy bits if I'm on the move, and you can then also, like I say, put your phone in. That will go in really easily. Just put your phone in and a card. You can fit a lipstick or whatnot in as well, and you've got like a little casual evening clutch if if you're travelling light. So I wanted that. I know probably the last thing I actually needed was any more SLGs. Hold that thought. But this was planned, and I did try and buy this last year, and they were out of stock of a particular colourway that I wanted. And me being me, I'm not going to buy a colour that I don't want just to get the item. So that's item number 1 from Goyard. Oh, and that was €600. I know. But they were made. Next, we have another Goyard bag. They asked me to 1 bag or 2. I was like, oh, 1's fine, but I got 2. Anyway, so we've got another Goyard bag here. Ribbon's slightly less badly done, because again, I peeked. Basically, Bessie, Lorna and I went back to the hotel after a hard day shopping. I had a cup of tea, and we sat down and looked at some goodies. So again, care booklet. Again, we have yellow felt. And again, this is an item I wanted last year. So last year, after I bought my ARTOIS MM, and there was quite a cute, you have to like wait whilst you get served, and then you wait whilst they do all the till and get it all wrapped up, and then they call you and you do your business. Whilst I was doing that, I spotted this item, but I was already in process, and it's like I was with other people. I didn't want to stop and delay things to look at another item, plus the sales associate that had been looking after me had rightly gone on to another customer because I'm just waiting to pay. So this is a sunglasses case, and these come in 2 sizes, MM and PM. Oh, I also have another really, or maybe not I also have an interesting or not so interesting Goyard fact. When we went last year, so I don't know the exact date of the change, but when I went last year, anything that was a colour, so anything that wasn't the black canvas, was more expensive. There was dual pricing depending on, like I say, all of the colours were the same price, and then the black, be it with black leather or tan leather, was cheaper. So I did save myself some money with my choice, but I bought it because I really liked it. But now they've evened out all the pricing, so everything is the same price regardless of what colour you choose. So I know in a previous video you may be thinking, what's she talking about? It's all the same price. It was different. It is now the same price. So in case anyone was wondering, there's some public information for you once again, because I like to think of myself as a public information service. So I went for this blue. They had loads of colours. I nearly went for yellow, but I just thought it was nice and it would look nice against jeans. It basically unclips. Inside is lovely soft suede, again signature yellow, and also if I'd gone for yellow it was still yellow inside, so it wasn't such that contrast. So yeah, that just poppers. Sunglasses are nice and safe, they're not going to fall out, but with the MM size versus the PM, this was a tiny bit more expensive. This was €350. You got this. So if you wanted to, you could attach a strap and then wear it crossbody if you just want your sunglasses. If you're anything like me, you put your sunglasses on your head and they fall straight back down. Let me get a pair of sunglasses and I'll show you how it goes. So just because they're close to hand, I've got my trusty Bulgari, and I just thought that they would be too big for the PM size sunglasses case, which like I said didn't have the bit on the back. And I think, you don't want to squash your glasses. I think that, normal, like reading glasses would have gone on the other size. I mean, maybe. Oh, well, I've bought this size now. You can see it goes in there nice and easily. It's not going to fall out. And it's just super handy. It's protected enough. I mean, it's not going to be protected from like everything because you've got a hole here, but if you're just popping it in a bag, or you're just wearing it crossbody with the strap, then it's protected enough. Obviously if you're going to sit on them or anything, but this also will take up a lot less room. You see it's quite flat, a lot less room than a traditional sunglasses case. So that was the other item I got from Goyard. So again, planned, I wanted to look at that. I did myself a little list before, you know, a number of weeks before going as the things I wanted to look at. And then it all went a bit wrong. It smells. It smells of like perfume. That one I sprayed it with perfume. Receipt there. Now this I was very excited by. This was complete impulse, and actually just before, literally just before we got into the shop, I was talking to Bessie Lorna and saying, I do not need any more of this item. Walked into the store, looked at this and went, ooh, I want that. And she's like, but you just said. I'm like, I know I did. I know I just said. And then I saw this. So we've got the little drawer. I've never bought this item from Louis Vuitton before. So we've got, oh, take it out the box. Out of room. Too much stuff, carnage. So we have a regulation booklet and a care and information booklet, I think, here. You may be able to guess what I bought. Yes, lunettes de soleil, or soleil. So yes, I bought sunglasses, and I have tried Louis Vuitton sunglasses in the past, and my stupid small head has been too small for them. But I saw these and I was like, these suit my face. So, beautiful blue box. But again, this is too, you can see the details on this. It looks like a little trunk. Absolutely stunning for storing your sunglasses in. But that's quite big and hefty to put in a bag or something, isn't it? So I'll use them to store, but I'm not going to carry this about. Beautiful suede lining. It says Louis Vuitton there. And then inside we have a little dust bag. And see, this is often how I carry my sunglasses, it's just like this in a lead pouch. But that's if it's just in the top of a smaller bag. So I got these. Now these are very different, and you'll see they're completely different from my Bulgari ones. There's a lighter protection, but I'm proper brunette and I don't always wear sunglasses because I can see quite well without. I don't get too blinded by the sun. A lot of detailing on these. We've got some jewel detailing here, which is, and then you've got this side, like chain side, and then they're basically just all glass with this like faceted side. And I know not with what I'm wearing, you don't go. But when I put them on, I just thought they looked quite classy, almost a bit 70s, but not too big, because I can't do that because I have a small head. And then even if I pretended like I have my hair up, I thought they looked quite nice. Anyway, the other thing, so quite often with sunglasses they just fall off my head. My Chanel glasses I had to buy from Amazon, little hooks to go around the ear. Look, head upside down, wiggle. They're still on. So for any fellow small head people like me, I'll put the code in the description box below. These are a great buy. They're not cheap. I don't need any more sunglasses. I've got about 9 pairs of sunglasses. I do not need sunglasses. Walks into Louis Vuitton, buys sunglasses. That's the other detailing on the little nose rubbery bits. If I can show you. Oh, it's got a little, now you can see it. Oops, if you could. It's got a little flower there. There you go. See the detailing? Rumble and jumble. Sorry, I don't know if you heard it on camera, hopefully not. That was a massive stomach rumble, I need to eat. So, those are my glasses. And would they go in my Goyard pouch? But you can see what I mean, the difference between not so much the height, but the depth. Let's have a look. I always fold sunglasses the wrong way. There's always, I usually find there's usually one arm that prefers to go first. And I always do it the wrong way. Right. Or I do it the right way, think I've done it the wrong way and then have to put it back again. Yeah, I think if I'd gone for the smaller size sunglasses case it would have all been a bit of a squash. So you can see them there. Super pretty, I'm super happy. That was all I had to show you. Like I say, no bags. I said, I know I said I wouldn't be putting the unboxings, but I know I definitely said there wouldn't be bags. There aren't, I didn't have budget for bags, and to be honest, I don't really need any bags for now. I mean, I don't need them, but hopefully there'll be a bag some point this year. But there's not going to be a lot because I've got a collection that I really love. I'll link that. I'll put a link to the handbag collection at the end and you can see. So that's what I had to show you. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what you think of Goyard. For those of you that had experience. Yes, I can buy Goyard in London, but it just doesn't feel so easy to do that. I think there's a lot of queues, whereas in Paris they were just really nice, really friendly, and they had what I wanted. So anyway. There might be more Goyard on the horizon in future, we'll see. Anyway, do take care everybody. I will see you soon. Bye.